Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, part 138. Well, surprise, surprise, Salem's Lot got pushed back. How many of you saw this coming? Because I know I did. I called this for several episodes. I knew this was going to happen because of one thing and one thing only: the lack of a trailer. Okay. Like this movie is supposed to come out September 9th, right? And the fact that there was still no trailer, literally 2 months before release, sent all the alarm bells ringing in my head that this movie's not going to make the date. And lo and behold, that's what happened. So instead of September 9th, it's going to be coming out April 21st, 2023. So that's a 7 month delay. And another 2022 movie, Lost. And apparently this was because of COVID related delays in like the post production process. So well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's best not to release like an unfinished movie out there. It doesn't end well. So yeah, again, not surprised about this at all. Because again, lack of a trailer. That's when I know something's up with a movie. Like usually a trailer should come out 3, 4, 5 plus months like in advance. Like I know for Thor: Love and Thunder that came out at like the 2.5 month mark, but which that's really pushing it. But it still came out. Obviously, it came out this past weekend. Well, for this movie, Salem's Lot, yeah, there's no trailer at all. Not even images. Like if we saw some images, that'd be one thing, or at least that teaser poster, that'd be one thing. We got nothing. So I was like, yeah, this is getting pushed back, and it got pushed back. And this April 21st date, I mean, it's a little. Well, horror movies have come out in April in the past. A Quiet Place, for instance, came out in April. Freaking Curse of La Riona came out in April. So it's not super unusual, but it's kind of weird. But yeah, that's what's going on with Salem's Lot. And going through all this basically explains like without like Salem's Lot, the box office is going to be in a desert, which yeah, it's going to be pretty bleak for the next few months. There's going to be a real lack of like guaranteed blockbusters. I mean, we still have some interesting movies coming up. Nope, Bullet Train, those two have the most potential in my eyes. Dragon Ball Superhero could do really well, at least for its opening weekend. Beast could be a sleeper. And there's a whole lot of shrugging the shoulders when it comes to a lot of other movies' potential. But we really won't have any real, like, legit heavy hitters or potential heavy hitters until, like, Halloween ends and Black Adam. But that's not till October. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna be a great few months of movie going. I'm sure there's some movies, Woman King and Don't Worry Darling, but I don't know if those are gonna be big hits. I mean, Don't Worry Darling looks interesting to me. I might watch it, but I don't know if they scream blockbuster. But and the Deadline also mentions Barbarian. I already covered this last episode. It went from like August 31st to September 9th, so it took Salem Lot's date. Um, I don't think that's gonna change much of anything. So yeah. And oh, another thing, the Last Train to New York, which is like a remake of, I think it was Train to Busan. I don't know how to say it. It's a remake of that. It was supposed to come out April 21st of next year, and now that has been undated temporarily. So who knows what will happen to that? I guess we'll find out in due time. But Yeah, and apparently, there's a lot of backlogged movies because of all the VFX houses. Because obviously, movies should take a long time. Especially visual effects heavy movies take a long time to get made. The post production process can be pretty hectic and just sounds like just the worst job ever. Sounds as bad as being a video game dev for like a AAA publisher, right? It's same horrible energy. And because of all these backlogged movies, there's like this supply chain issue where you got to push movies back because they're not ready, and then it's just going to lead to a whole big mess. And that's what we're kind of seeing right now. Obviously, the movies that are furthest, that are, the more complete they are, the faster they get released. And, like, the less complete they are, the slower they get released. That's basically what we're seeing here. So, yeah. Well, I might as well mention this one last thing. It's not really super major, but the David Bowie documentary Moonage Daydream, which I'm pretty sure is a wide release. I think I'm positive it is. It has a date of September 16th globally. Well, Japan it's March 2023, but we're talking about the US here. It's going to come out September 16th. So that's another thing to look forward to in September, cuz September's going to need all it can get because it's not looking great. So, yeah. But that's it. Uh not well, it's a lot more interesting than the last episode, I can tell you that. But yeah, I really wasn't looking forward to Salem's Lot, really. I mean, it's hard to judge it when I've seen nothing from it. So, yeah. But anyone who was looking forward to that, sorry, you have to wait till next year, so really sucks to be you. But anywho, yeah, that's it. That's it. So, time to play that game. What will happen next? Hmm. Well, Salem's Lot's delay was very easy to predict. I saw that coming several miles away. Well, with like July is pretty much set in stone. August is set in stone at this point. Uh, Barbarian, that's now September. Moonage Dream, that's now September 16th. Salem's Lot, we can scratch that. um, Dark Harvest, I don't think that's gonna make it either. I think that's gonna get scratched off too. Uh, Woman King, Don't Worry Darling, Bros, Smile. Yeah, none of these really scream money makers to me. They could do all right, but I don't see them breaking the box office. Then we got October, we got Lyle Lyle, Crocodile. Halloween Ends and Black Adam easily have the most potential of any movies in October, although I think the edge goes towards Black Adam. But yeah, we won't have a massive movie until Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And that's not till November, so that's a long time from now. So yeah, these next few months aren't gonna be the greatest, but we're gonna have to get through them if we're gonna get to the big stuff. So yeah, there's Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Amsterdam, Armageddon Time, which is now on November 11th. Um Blah, blah, blah. There's Strange World, Fablemans, Bones and All, blah, blah, blah. December, Avatar, Way of Water, Puss in Boots, Shazam, Want to Dance with Somebody. I don't see a lot of these changing because Christmas is usually like a stupidly crowded weekend anyway, or at least a whole holiday is just stupidly crowded. So I don't see any of these movies moving, knowing how Christmas works. Then you got all these movies that are now up in the ether. Who knows what will happen to them? Then you got 2023. You got January. Got February. Got March. Blah blah blah. There's Champions now in March. Last Train to New York, that's now undated, so that's been replaced by Salem's Lot. Wait a minute, Renfield, that's the... Is that the Nicolas Cage vampire movie? I think it is. I'm positive it is. Yeah, yeah. That's the Nicolas Cage Dracula movie. So I don't know if this new date is gonna work out well. Having horror movies open back to back usually isn't a good thing. So I don't know. We'll see. Then you got May. Then you got June. Then you got July. Then August. Then September. Then October. Then well, Doom Part 2, that's now in November. I don't know why they haven't changed it yet. November and then December. Rogue Squadron, Star Trek 4, that's not happening. I think it's only going to be a matter of time before either Paramount or Disney are going to say something regarding that. But yeah, when it comes to like obvious delays, like super obvious ones, like painfully obvious ones, well, Salem's Lot was like the main one, but I don't know what else could get moved back. I guess Dark Harvest would be the next most obvious delay. But besides that, I have no idea. So I guess we're gonna have to stay tuned. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage for all previous cancel episodes I've done on the channel, all 138 of them up to this point. So you want to watch them from like beginning to now, just binge it. Go right ahead. I highly encourage it. There's also box office predictions where I predict box office for movies. Last weekend I did Thor Love and Thunder. This week I have to do Miss Harris Goes to Paris. Paws of Fury. Ugh. Where the Crawdads Sing. And I'm pretty sure I have to do Deer King. Maybe. I don't know. Because like it's an anime movie, those could be kind of confusing when it comes to like how they get released. You'll know if I make a video on it. You'll know if I'll make a video on it. I know I'm doing Dragon Ball Super Superhero. There's no way they're making that a limited release, especially after what happened with Brawly. They're gonna push that hard, I imagine, or at least harder than most anime movies. But anyway, you want to check, well, stay tuned for all these future prediction videos. You want to watch any of the past prediction videos I made this year, you can go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. Did June recap last week. July recap will come out first week of August, so right before Bullet Train comes out. That's when it should be. That's when it should be published. And yeah, I have a strong feeling July is going to be the last interesting month at the box office for a long while. I mean, August could be interesting too, but it'll certainly be less interesting and less big than July. So, yeah, but stay tuned for, the July recap video. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.